How's it going, everybody? KSB3 here with some quick gaming news for you. Now, I pretty much just did this video like 5 minutes ago, but the thing is, my microphone was not on, so it's just me talking in the video and no audio whatsoever. So let me just go through this again. So pretty much, there was some big news out here today, and pretty much the biggest one was pretty much Xbox introducing cross-network network play for the very first time. Now, it says here that Microsoft has announced the games using Xbox Live will now support cross-network play, meaning players on Xbox can play online with those with the same game on PS4. For example, one of the first games to take advantage of this change will be Rocket League, and the director Chris Claudia pretty much announced that the move in a statement on Xbox Wire, effectively extending the cross-platform play between Xbox One and PC that had already been announced. Not all games necessarily allow for this cross-network play. Claudia had made clear it's pretty much up to the game developers to support this feature. Xbox Live players will also have the option to play only with those also on Xbox Live. So pretty much this is a very big feature, and pretty much it's stating that on this cross network you can play, Xbox Live players can play with PS4 players, and that would be pretty cool. And the first game to take this chance or take this feature and use it is actually Rocket League, and that's actually pretty interesting. That I can definitely see a lot of competition now for Xbox One and PS4. Many people over the years wanted to say, what would it be cool if Xbox One players can play with PS4 players in games, competitive games. I definitely can see this can be a very big trend. It can be something big if it's if it's received well. I think it's going to be received well because many people really wanted this, and Rocket League is the first game to implement this. So I definitely see this going to be pretty interesting, and I can see it could boom a little bit better, or boom over time. And people like Activision, and if people like Activision and Treyarch, if they see this, Call of Duty one day can have players have servers with both Xbox Live players and PS4 players play together. So it'd be pretty cool. It'd be a pretty cool feature to have. Standing over, and then pretty much like Claudia says, up to the developers. So if Activision don't want to do it, then it's not going to do it for any of the Call of Duty games that they made or something like that. So I see if Rocket League, if it's received well, I can definitely see some developers giving it a little shot and say, okay, let's use our game to see if we can do something like this. See if it is received well. I definitely can see that can be a very big thing in the future. So look out for more news on that, and see if some developers come over and pretty much want to do the same thing and give it a chance. So I definitely see that can be a very good thing and big thing as well if it's received pretty well. Now pretty much a DLC release date for the Fallout 4 Automatium was released. It's going to be March 22nd on all platforms, and in this DLC it described that players can hunt down and destroy evil robots and use their harvest parts to build their own custom companions for the game. Me personally, I still haven't bought the season pass. I don't plan on buying the season pass, simply because there's a lot of stuff to do, and I was playing different games at the time, and pretty much because at first it was $30 for the season pass, then it boosted up to $20, $20 more dollars, which is $50 at the beginning of this March, and pretty much it was going to include 3 DLCs for each month for March, April, and May. And I'm only actually interested in the last one because it's actually an extension pack to extend all of the game. So pretty much you get more factions, new side quests, new main quests, new companions and stuff like that, etc. It's more things you can do. It's pretty much you already have a big game, and having an extension pack is pretty much like can be a little bit more than half the game, and add probably a good 15, 20, 25 hours. Knowing Bethesda, they make some very good expansion packs. So that's the only thing I was worried about. I didn't really care about the other 2 DLC, so I just like, okay, I'll just buy the one DLC and just leave it over with. But yeah, this seems like it's a pretty cool, interesting thing. I know some people that already had a season pass that are pretty hyped for it, and the trailer will be linked in the description below if you want to check it out, or if you haven't checked it out already. And another big news, the last big news today, is May is actually getting a little bit more bigger or busier, because TMNT Mutants in Manhattan comes out May 24th. And that is huge. Why is huge? Because pretty much in May there's already 4 big games, not including one extra one that's my favorite ones, my special preference one. But 4 big games coming out. You have Uncharted 4 coming out May 10th. And then pretty much you have May 13th, you have Doom. It was expected to come out on the 15th, but I think it got pushed back up 2 days because it's more May 13th now, and that's actually on a Friday. So that's actually within the same week on Uncharted. So you have Uncharted, you have Doom, you have Mirror's Edge 2 that also comes on the same day, TMNT on May 24th, and then you have TMNT that was just announced today. And then pretty much another game I was just going to toss out there because I'm a big fan is the One Piece Burning Blood game, and which comes out on the 31st. So you have 5 big games out there that's coming out in May. Man, it's going to be busy, it's going to be packed, it's going to be crazy. Of course, around that time you have Captain America Civil War, but that's not, in the video games, but just something I want to toss out there because I'm a big Marvel fan, Marvel, DC. I'm a comic fan in general, so I'm definitely hyped to see that. But this is actually big. This is actually made by Platinum Games. I'm actually interested in getting this game. I've seen some of the screenshots. I've seen the last 2 trailers the last couple of weeks, and I may not get it day one because I plan on getting day one for Doom and Uncharted 4 to see how things go. If I still have some money around that time, because May is gonna be packed with a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, if I don't get it around May 24th, which is actually my birthday as well, I may get it in summer because I know summer is going to be a dry month for games anyway. So yeah, definitely some very big news, and May, just like I said, is going to be busier than ever. So that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this gaming news video, or what do you think about the whole cross-network play with Xbox Live using Rocket League for the first game. Let me know what you think about that, and also about the TMNT. What are your thoughts on it? Or are you a big fan of the series? And May month, is it going to be a busy month? Let me know what you think. What games are you going to get? Or you going to get all 4 games? Or you get all 5 games, including the One Piece Burning Blood that I mentioned? Just let me know in the comment section below. I messed up here. Thanks again for watching the KTV3. See you guys next time.